Abandon. Verb. Abandons, abandoning, abandoned. To leave somebody or something completely. He abandoned his car in the snow. To stop doing something before it is finished. When the rain started, we abandoned our game. Abbey. Noun, plural, abbeys. A building where religious men or women, called monks and nuns, live or lived. Abbreviate. Verb. Abbreviates, abbreviating, abbreviated. To make a word shorter by not saying or writing some of the letters. The word telephone is often abbreviated to phone. Abbreviation, noun, a short form of a word. TV is an abbreviation for television. Abdomen, noun, formal. The front middle part of your body, which contains your stomach. Ability, noun, plural, abilities. The power and knowledge to do something. She has the ability to pass the exam, but she must work harder. Able, adjective. Be able to do something. To have the power and knowledge to do something. Will you be able to come to the party? Is Simon able to swim? Opposite, unable. Look at, can. Abnormal, adjective. Different from what is normal or usual, in a way that worries you or that is unpleasant. They thought the boy's behavior was abnormal. Aboard, adverb, preposition. On or onto a ship, train, bus or plane. Are all the passengers aboard the ship? Welcome aboard flight 603 to Nairobi. Abolish, verb, abolishes, abolishing, abolished. To stop or end something by law. The Americans abolished slavery in 1863. Abolition. Abolition. No plural. The abolition of hunting. About. Preposition, adverb. A little more or less than. A little before or after. She's about 30 years old. There were about 2,000 people at the concert. I got there at about 2 o'clock. Of. On the subject of a book about cats. We talked about the problem. What are you thinking about? Also around. In a lot of different directions or places. The children were running about in the garden. There were books lying about the floor. Almost, nearly. Dinner is just about ready. Also around. In a place. Here. It was late and there weren't many people about. Be able to do something. To be going to do something very soon. The film is about to start. Above. Preposition, adverb. In or to a higher place. Higher than somebody or something. I looked up at the sky above. My bedroom is above the kitchen. There is a picture on the wall above the fireplace. Opposite, below. More than a number or price. Children aged 10 and above. Opposite, below, under. Under all. More than any other thing. What is most important? He's handsome and intelligent and, above all, he's kind. Abroad. In one or more other country, she lives abroad. Are you going abroad this summer? Abrupt. Sudden and unexpected, an abrupt change of plan. Seemingly rude and unfriendly. I'm sorry for being so abrupt with you. Abruptly. Adverb. The conversation ended abruptly. Absence. Noun, no plural. A time when a person or thing is not there. I am doing Julie's job in her absence. absent-minded. Adjective. Often forgetting or noticing things, perhaps because you are thinking about something else. Forgetful. Grandma is getting more absent-minded as she gets older. Absolute. Adjective. Complete. I've never played chess before. I'm an absolute gamer. The whole trip was an absolute disaster. Absolutely. Adverb. Completely. It's absolutely freezing outside. Used when you are strongly agreeing with somebody. Yes, certainly. It is a good idea, isn't it? Oh, absolutely. Absorb. Verb. Absorbs, absorbing, absorbed. To take in something like liquid or heat and hold it. The dry ground absorbed all the rain. Absorbent. Adjective. Able to take in and hold something, especially liquid. An absorbent cloth. Absorbing. Adjective. Very interesting. An absorbing book. Abstract. Adjective. About an idea, not a real thing. Abstract thought. Not like a real thing. An abstract painting. Absurd. Absurd. Not sure about this word, how it's pronounced. Absurd. So silly that it makes you laugh. The guards look absurd in that new uniform. Don't be absurd. I can't possibly do all this work in one day. Same meaning, ridiculous. Abuse. Verb. Abuses, abusing, abused. To use something in a wrong or bad way. The manager often abuses her power. To say rude things to somebody. The player got a red card for abusing the referee. To be cruel or unkind to somebody. The children were abused by their father. Abuse. Noun, not plural. Using something in a wrong or bad way. The dangers of drug abuse. Rude words. The lorry driver shouted abuse at the cyclist. Racial abuse. Being cruel or unkind to somebody. The child had suffered verbal and physical abuse. Academic. Adjective. Connected with education, especially in schools and universities. Our academic year begins in September. Accelerator. The part of a vehicle that you press with your foot when you want it to go faster. She put her foot down on the accelerator and overtook the bus. Accent. The way a person from a certain place or country speaks a language. She speaks English with an American accent, saying one word or part of a word more strongly than another. In the word because, the accent is on the second part of the word. In writing, a mark, usually above a letter, that changes the sound of the letter. Fiancé has an accent on the E.
Stop somewhere, it's 10 minutes. It's gonna be 10 minutes too. 3 seconds.
Accept. Spelling. Remember, don't confuse accept with accept, which sounds nearly the same. To say yes when somebody asks you to have or do something. Please accept this. Present. I accepted the invitation to his party. To believe that something is true. She can't accept that her son is dead. Yep, let's stop it.